It's a matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and our home team. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
This is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And that is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful. Don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. Past the 40. The 40's out of bounds. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
It's Wednesday.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Come on tomorrow. Come on tomorrow,
into
baby.
the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
They're going to play it back.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times.
Nah, not right now, man. I'm playing again after.
And hopefully flip the field. Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. First down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. It's
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. At the 35-yard line. So for Philadelphia territory, there's a first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. That's a 19-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch a signal for and take it. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense. Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
He's not much pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left. Contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Mahomes again here on second and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Remember the dime looked on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they're coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked. return to the side.
Left side here to Sanders. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, Mahomes. Looking left side, that's complete to Oliver. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. It's the fullback. His second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Eagles 14. Steelers 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback there.
Making good decisions.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Steelers 7.
Protection is certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. First down. Now that throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
If you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Steps away. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 36. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now. Showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Philadelphia.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Sanders here is in run out of the gun. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They do get a they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. A Steeler touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. We got a tie game here, a back and forth first.
Hey, call a pizza place back.
Tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. Set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that is incomplete here.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's McLeod. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
What they said?
Mahomes to throw once more. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time. I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Here's Sanders. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. If you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. The kick by pass is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. That time took them inside the 10. Good job defensively, pushing the 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
5-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get him in position. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach David? And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20, 10, and touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. We didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, couldn't you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out to his left, and that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Thrown away and incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McLeod. Now a timeout taken.
Mahomes pass.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On first down, Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McLeod. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Mahomes now on first down. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it, for them to get that?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And they'll try to run the option here. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, Eagles.
Hey, 57, 57. Right there, 54, right there, 54 now. Check.
Now here's Mahomes. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Josh Oliver, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
34's the mic, 34's the mic. He's coming. Check in, check in. Hey, let's get that ball, let's get that ball right here. 34's the mic, 34's the mic. Who that? Who that? Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
The three straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. On the carry, it's Love. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's open like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
So the lead back down to 10 is a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. A good push there from that offensive line as Sanders able to take that forward for a gain of about 6 on first down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second down at 4, Mahomes. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are in the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. On the crossing route, complete. It's McLeod. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this third quarter. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And an Eagle first down.
Mahomes going to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First down, Eagles.
Mahomes now to throw. That is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And again, it's Mahomes. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10. It's Sanders. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards the pick up there. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. T.J. Watt, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check him. Check him. Come on.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 44. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
7-yard line.
Once again with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Pass on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Eagles 52, Steelers 28. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
41-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
I need to get my swag right there.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
First down, Eagles.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it, eluding the pressure right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Philadelphia.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Eagles 59. Steelers 30.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angle.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 20, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Number 19.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Eagles 59.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Philadelphia, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll have another road day next week with the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the home team here, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in week